Okay, people, we're going to do a little time traveling here. We're going to jump back first to 9/11. You can see here it's September the 11th, 8:28 a.m. in the year 2001. We all know what happened on that day. I'm going to show you how they're using the moon magic. I've already showed you where Ophiuchus was when they tried to pull the 2016 to get her ritual. Was in the crotch of Ophiuchus at that exact time. And here's the moon on 9/11, and it's in the sign of Orion. Pick that up and move it over here so you can see it clearly with the date. There it is. Okay? Now I'm going to come out of this program and take you somewhere else. Pause for just a second. Okay, we're over here at the Vatican in Fontana della Pigna. And it's the pine cone. That's what the fountain of the pine cone. That's what that means. Okay? There's something you're not told about this. It is a rione of Rome. Rione is plural. It's a traditional administrative division of the city of Rome. Rione. It's Orion. And they used the term in the 4th century. And it is also, see if I can find it and get it right for you here. Pigna is the rione number 9 of Rome, located in the municipality of the city. The name means pine cone in Italian. Italian is different from Latin, and the symbol of the rione is the colossal bronze pine cone, or pigna. Here's a picture of it here. It's the logo. Now in Greek we're told logo means power, and that means symbol, and that's why symbols are so very powerful. Now 11 is hard to do because they hide a lot of things. They don't want you to know, okay? So I'm going to take you to their undecima, which is 1 of 10, and even the etymology, when you go down here, they'll tell you it's onidecim from the Proto-European, unus, 1, decim, 10. They really don't tell you a whole lot. But if we go over here into etymology, 1200 circa, elevone from Old English, elopha as in elephant, and delopha literally 1 left, over 10 from the Proto-Germanic ein left. Compare Old Saxon Eleban, Old Frisian Andelova, Dutch Elf, Old High German ein Leaf, from German Elf, Old Norse Elefu, from the Gothic ein Leaf. Now why is that so important? Because in star lore, let me pause and go back. I hope this video will work and doesn't drag, because I'm way overloading what I've got on available to me in my RAM. Put the date back, I'll put it over here so you can see where we're still at. Moon's still in Orion. Let's go through some of these stars. This is called Scythe. It's where you get the word Sophia in the Greek. It means wisdom. It's also where you get the word cipher. You cipher, you count, you cipher, okay? Now let's go into some star lore. And let's go to the Arabic. I'll jump back and forth between these two real quick, because there were giants in the earth in those days and after that. This is the southern shining one, okay? It's called the sword. It's the words. In the beginning was the words, the ciphers, okay? This is the giant's foot over here, they call Rigel. Betelgeuse is called the shoulder of the giant, and the molar. And of course we have the zone. You got to be in the zone. You got to have the string of pearls and the belt. Now in the old Italian, not Latin, there is a difference. These 3 stars of the belt of Orion were called the 3 sisters. and this is how you knew where to get home. Okay, let me jump back to the other Star Lord for a minute, back to our western. The oldest name for this star, I'll go through some of the other ones with you. There's one in here. They're going to pop through the different languages on us. Hold on and I'll find it for you. Okay, over here in the other eye of the bull is a star called Ayin, A-I-N. And then the Jews refer to God as Ayin, A-I-N, Soph. The Ayin Soph. The eye and the wisdom. The eye of the wisdom, the Ayin Soph. Notice where the moon is. Now, to go to Hollywood, you have to kneel to Orion. This was an Orion ritual. It has to do with the pine cone. I was watching one of my subs' videos this morning about connecting with her ancestors in the trees, and immediately I thought of that damn pine cone sitting in the Vatican, and how they came over here, and the Native American tribes, every tribe was associated with a particular tree. That was your family tree. Alright, you had a family tree, just like everybody's got a family tree. And they told them they were going to come in and cut down their trees, but they would plant them back, and they would grow again. So, another lie they made to the Indians, because indeed they put trees back, and they're all pine trees. They're all pine cones. They're all Rione or Ione. Even the damn name tells you. So this was an Orion ritual. It was a pine cone ritual. Now what does all that have to do with anything? Let's go play some Mario. Okay, here we are at Mario. We all know who Mario is. If we didn't grow up with it, our kids did, and we've all seen it. Mario and Luigi are two plumbers. They're Latin. They're Italian, rather. They work in the sewers. They go down into the sewers, right, to get the dinosaurus. And when they run out of strength, they have to have a particular mushroom so they can power up. I think it'll give us the right one. There we go. There it is, that red and white one. That red and white mushroom is called an Amanita muscaria. This goes way back to Egypt. I've done videos on this. They're out there somewhere. It's called an Amanita muscaria, and it generally produces at a certain time of the year in September, and you find it under the pine cone trees. So basically what they're pulling off here is what is referred to in the Greek as a ritual of Dionysus. They practice all of this occult magic, but they've got you stuck in a book, under a law, when they venerate Orion, and Taurus. They venerate Taurus, the Tau, the Ayin Soph, the wisdom of the eye of the bull. And that's why we have the actor Ryan O'Neal. Anytime you see how these, and you know this man was not born with this name, and they'll change the spelling, makes no difference, it's all in the tongue. See what it'll do when I give it that. Google's fighting with you now. It knows what's going on. Here's Ryan O'Neal. And you have to go back and watch the movies of what all part he played. And the characters that he played will start to make a lot more sense to you. Especially some of the first ones. If I were you, I would try to find his first movie. Now, he ended up marrying Pharaoh Fawcett. A faucet is a facet. Okay? She's the facet of the pharaohs, and he's the Ryan of O'Neal. He's the Neil to Orion. And it all has to do with that damn pine cone in the Vatican. 9/11, the one left behind, the one left over, the elf. Okay? Now I carry two elves, two 11s, and that's because 9 and 11 are reversed in Roman numerals. You have the IX and the X and the I. This is children's word games they play with us. There it is. And here it is. Now, if anybody wants to try to argue with me anymore, Skulls and Dust is the title of this. Now we can keep going round and round and round these circles. I know how to go to the left from the right to the left. I can cross it over, I can exit out. I've done this so many times, so many ways, and it's like playing the little search a word game and crossword puzzles, and even our children can understand this crap better than I do. So Skulls in the Dust. Let's look at some more of the little sigils that go with this fraternity. There's your skull and bones. So now we know where it all comes from, right? You actually get it now. Skulls and Dust. You can go look it up in the encyclopedia for yourself. Do your own homework. It's the Iron Soph of the Zionists. Now let's look that up and see if it'll actually let me have it. Because I've studied. There it is. It's in the Kabbalah. Ayin Soph, it's disambiguous. Ayin Soph, Kabbalah. Is God prior to his self-manifestation in the production of any spiritual realm. Ayin Soph. Can I be any more clear than that? The core software for lost souls. The Ayin Soph Mudlib. Ayin Soph Ur. Returner of South. Now I've done the videos of Wizards of Orion, the many faces of Orion, and I've showed that the oldest symbol that I can find for Orion, its name was originally Saw. You'll find it inside the 33 playlist. There's about 150 videos there. You'll just have to dig. Go through all of the Orion videos because I move it through the Egyptian, the Greek, the Arabic, every different way it was handed down to us. But what we're dealing with here is a group that is spread over the face of the earth. They call themselves Zionists. They are not Jews. Just like Latins are not Italians. Completely different language. You'll have to do your homework. And now a lot of these old languages, they come out of the Phoenician and the Etruscan. And they blended this Phoenician, this faux Nicaean. It's a fake Nicaean language. And they wrote the Bible, the Church of the Nicaeans. The Phoenicians put together our Greek Bible that they give us. Please go do your homework on all of this. It's the Eye of the Bull. It's the golden calf ritual. It's what I've been telling you about. And I don't mean to spread the fear. I'm just trying to show you what the truth is, number one. Where this information comes from, number two. You'll easily identify the character of these people. One, they serve the golden calf. Two, they play the Ayin Soph card in Kabbalah. It is God prior to his self-manifestation. So, we can go down into South America and you'll learn, because it's all in their temples, about Xibalba. And it is the place of birth that is in the phallic symbol below the belt of Orion, and it's called the Orion Nebula. I refer you to Danny Wilton's work here on YouTube. He's a little arrogant, but his work is par none on the Orion Nebula. And you'll see God prior to his self-manifestation. then you'll start to learn more about